Hi Pisces, welcome to your Heart Wisdom reading with me, Angela, for the week of 21st to the 27th of September 2020. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well. My readings are about helping you to overcome challenges and limitations that may be affecting your self-worth, so you can be more loving and compassionate towards yourself and others, which will enhance all areas of your life. I've pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to give them another shuffle whilst I focus on you, dear Pisces. So what do you need to look at this week? What challenge might you be dealing with this fourth week of September 2020? What message can we bring to Pisces for the highest good this week? Okay, so sanctuary, abundance, angels, and from the bottom of the deck, flowers. Lovely. I recommend you take a moment to look at the cards and just see if they speak to you. There may be messages here for you. You might find the images unusual. I designed them myself because, I like to work with abstract images. It helps me tune in more effectively. I hope you like them, and if you want to know more, there is information on my website, heartwisdom.uk. So we've got sanctuary in the challenge position, abundance in the position contributing to that, angels is in the solution or the answer position, and the underlying energy card is flowers. Well, Pisces, I'm mindful of the deep transformation that you're going through at the moment, and it's all about connecting fully to love and you being more accepting of yourself and being able to live a more authentic life. So very profound and deep and meaningful changes. And this spread, again, speaks to that for me. So it's reassuring that there's consistency here. And I hope these readings are resonating with you, Pisces, because obviously they're general readings, as you know, and the messages won't apply to everyone. But I hope that because you're tuning in, you'll get something from this and it will help you in some way. So abundance has been here for you before, and I know there was something about you going through this transformation and having some concerns about having the same level of wealth as you've had previously. Abundance doesn't always talk about financial wealth, but it did previously in a recent reading for you, I remember. And that's what I'm picking up again here. So it can be difficult if we make a change that resonates more honestly with ourselves, and that involves stepping down in some way in terms of our income and what we bring into the home. It's only you can make that decision, Pisces. Only you can decide what works better for you. So, if you think you would rather be doing a different job, or perhaps even have your own business that may result in you earning less, certainly in the short term, and you're having difficulty accepting that that's a possibility, it's very much achievable for you. Yes, there may be adjustments necessary, and particularly by those that you support and have responsibility for. But you're not going to just walk away from your responsibilities anyway. You would always make sure that there is ample provision for what's needed. So this adjustment that I'm picking up is something that needs to take place within you, Pisces. So you can decide not to do this. You can walk away from it. But I don't think you'd be very happy. Your soul is calling for this change, and you've been making tremendous progress. This is just the residue of doubts and fears that's trying to hold you back, and that's just ego-based. It's wanting to stay in our comfort zone and avoid change. But you are calling for this on a soul level. This transformation, this change is coming in for you. And you're just going to feel so much better as a result, Pisces, because as I've mentioned before, you will be more authentically yourself. And I know you have difficulty with that because you're very much a water sign and an emotional sign, and you can get swept away by the emotions and feelings of others and lose yourself, so that you end up going down a path that you had no intention of going down, and get swept along there. And that can actually happen and be ongoing for many, many years. So I'm just so pleased for you, because this spread on recent readings speaks of you being able to find yourself again and live life as yourself and do the things that you want to do. And I'm not talking about being selfish or neglectful. No, this is about authenticity, and that's so important. So we've got angels here, which is wonderful, because whether you believe in them or not, they are here for you, and they're here to help you. So the answer to this difficulty that you're experiencing around having a lack of abundance, or less abundance than you've previously had, they're here to help you with that. Now, Sanctuary in the challenge position speaks of you finding it difficult to get Sanctuary, and you do need to spend some time by yourself, Pisces, and that will help you to come back to yourself and really connect to yourself in a way that you haven't been able to recently. And I know it might be difficult to achieve that in these limiting times that we're all living with at the moment. But you're very creative. You can actually, find ways of achieving this peace and quiet in your current setting. Even if you're constantly with other people, you might be working from home and there's very little space to be had. You can go for a walk and just spend time with yourself. If you do a regular form of exercise, you can actually have Sanctuary whilst you're doing that, because this speaks of mental and emotional sanctuary. You don't have to physically be alone, or not doing any sort of activity. So just trust that you are going to be able to have that time, and you, as I've said, are the only person that can make the decision about this abundance. If you want to go ahead with this change and be more authentically yourself, then you may have to step back in terms of the income that you generate. And again, it's only temporary. Who knows what might happen going forward. I'd be very interested to see what October brings for you, and that monthly reading will be posted next week. So I'm aware, Pisces, that spent so much time at the top of the reading, I haven't looked at the underlying card yet. So the Flowers card has many meanings, ranging from, a cause for celebration, as in a bouquet of flowers, or bereavement, to feeling fragile and delicate. And what I'm picking up in this spread, Pisces, is a cause for celebration. So that, again, it's reaffirming this change that you're going through, this just feeling of freshness and newness, but at the same time familiarity, because you're coming back to being yourself, to being who you truly are. And as I say, you've been longing for this, and it's going to enable you to feel more connected to yourself, but also to love and abundance. And yes, it may not be the type of abundance that you've been attached to in the past in terms of material wealth, but we're looking at emotional, spiritual abundance, and that is very much a reason to celebrate. So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I wish you well, and I hope you do have a wonderful celebration, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.